really made me reach out to you and say, yo, you know what, let me try to get him on the joint is your interview with Say Cheese.
See, cheese. I did a
Yeah,
couple.
so
The recent one.
the recent one. I
Uh,
want to say shout out to Say Cheese, right?
yeah,
I like his channel. I've watched his content for a long time. Shout out
yeah,
to Say Cheese.
my God, say cheese, my God.
Um, yeah, yeah, and you've always been, a very outspoken person. So to see you on that platform, I had to click play. I had to click play.
That's what I said. Me and say cheese is like almost like how Vlad and Boosie is.
Yeah, yeah.
Like, I mean, like so, like I mean, so yeah, that's I mean that's how that go. You know, a lot of people
I had to watch it.
be politically correct. It's beating around. I don't want to say this and don't stop doing that shit. You don't want nobody to talk about it, bro. If you come in the house, right, and you see me doing some shit with a underage girl or anything like that, right, you allowed to talk about it because I shouldn't have been doing it. I can't get mad at you for talking about it. I should be mad at myself for fucking doing it. You know what I mean? So like, all
That's
right,
real.
yeah, bro, shit. Like, these niggas stop doing that shit. Like, when I do that shit,
Accountability is something that's becoming more and more rare.
because everybody gonna say it's hate. They're gonna say
Yeah,
it's hate. When
that's a
you talk,
substitute. That word just transformed over the years. You know what I'm saying? Hate used to actually mean jealousy in my times. You know what I'm saying? Now it don't mean it just means that you disagree with me, or it just becomes an excuse for people to do what they want to do.
yep,
You know what I mean, so all
that's
right.
it.
So as far as that interview with Say Cheese, man, to me to stand, and I did a joint on my channel about it. I applauded you for the way that you addressed Charleston White, not just because of the obvious of him absolutely violating by speaking down on a father losing a child. And I know you have a personal attachment to that too, of course. But I
Yeah,
also respected the fact that you said it right to Say Cheese. And I want to start this off, this Charleston White piece, Bob, because he's a topic within himself. I want to start this off by asking, do you feel, and shout out to Say Cheese, do you feel like the Say Cheese platforms of the world become an enabler for somebody like a Charleston White to do the type of shit that he's doing?
yeah, yeah. I mean, I can't blame them because it's how they make their money, right?
Mhm.
But I blame him as a man. There's certain things as a man you wasn't supposed to say.
But hold on. Oh, before we get to Charleston White, because Charleston White is clearly in the wrong, right? I just really want to make sure we open up that topic because people getting their money, you gotta always respect the hustle. People gotta feed their families. I get it, but I believe your other clause where you say not every dollar is a good dollar.
No, it's not.
So that's why I asked the question: is
But the shit
these
he said
bigger
about
platforms supposed to get to a point where they say that's too much?
but the shit he said about Gillian and said about me, I heard he talked about me. I ain't see it, but I heard he talked about my son and all that shit too. I mean, I ain't see it, but he wasn't on none of their platforms. He was just on Instagram.
Yeah, that's true.
So like, I
But
mean,
no, but he went on Say Cheese and doubled down.
oh yeah, I don't watch his shit. I can't. I
Oh
just
yeah, that nah, nah,
bro,
nah, nah, nah.
bro, I
It's
can't look at his face,
disgusting.
bro. I can't look at his face. Like
Got you.
I can't look at his face, bro. I just like he do something to me, like bro. Like I mean, like if he talk like he's this guy and he's a cold clown, like he's a coward, a clown. I seen him get smacked up in the barbershop. He hide behind his girl. I said, this nigga. I see him crying over the white boy, Egg and Ross, whatever. I'm like, yo, this nigga's a clown. F Nipsey Hustle, F King Von. I'm like, yo, what the fuck? What man talk like
Yeah,
this?
yeah, yeah.
They got family, they got mothers, they got sisters, they got baby mom, they got kids. But you act like you're an activist 1 minute. The 1 minute you talk like I'm like this nigga all over the place, bro. He might be literally insane. Cause he
So
like
let me ask you this. Let me just shine
huh?
it right to me then. If I'm telling you that I believe what that man did was wrong and his voice when he does that type of shit should be shut down, right? How would you look at me if 3 weeks from now, because his name jumps into the algorithm again because he does some wild shit, if I brought him up here and I interviewed him, how would you look at me?
I wanna look at you no different, bro. You know why? I don't know.
Interesting.
I don't know what's your situation for his bread. I mean, I don't know if you fucking gotta pay a rent. I mean, so man got my thing. You not violate me. It's him as a man. He's supposed to be able to dictate his own self, like filter his own self. If that's not your job, you the news. I mean, at the end of the day. But my thing is, I wouldn't look at you no type of way because I don't know what your circumstance is. You might got to pay somebody bill. You might got to. I mean, if you're not doing that. He should know better. He should be the one to know better. I mean, he the 150. I mean, and the thing is, all if he believe in karma or God or anything like that, he wouldn't be saying stuff he's saying because he's saying stuff that's demonic. That's demonic stuff he's saying, man. Like, I mean, when I heard it, made my stomach hurt, like physically. I
Yeah.
couldn't believe. I mean, I couldn't believe a man was saying that, and nobody's not appalled by it. People act like it's regular. I'm like, it's not regular, man. Like,
When I first started hearing Charleston White, I was interested because he came off immediately intelligent. I thought a lot of it was interesting because he does say a lot of the things that I feel like we kind of gloss over. For example, we'll call out somebody for speaking down on our culture, right? But we degrade ourselves all day, every day, right? It's just the truth of what we do within our culture.
it's our right to do that, though.
It is because it's our culture, it's ourselves. It's like me calling you a nigga, but somebody from the outside can't say it. I
You know,
get it.
I don't like the fact that he has no skills. His only skill is getting out the, his only skill is getting out the bed, hating on a nigga that got to try to do something with his life.
His skill is his gab.
His skill is, his skill is only skill he got is to talk shit about somebody that's really out here trying to make it happen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, you talk about, so if a nigga talk about what he got to talk about to make it out the slums, how you don't respect that? I understand that. You know what I mean? Niggas got it hard every day. So to make it out the slums, you got to be lucky, special, all type of shit mixed together. So who is you to come say that? And you can't dribble a ball, you can't sing, rap, nothing. You can just hate on niggas. Your job is to straight hate on niggas. You know what's gonna happen? What's gonna happen is people that's gonna see him being successful with it and gonna copy. And next thing
They
you're
already
gonna
are.
have a million Charleston White saying anything they think that's gonna be shock value, and it's gonna be like some
Yeah.
dumb shit. I mean, it's just dumb shit. And if you're so intelligent, how can you not know better than to talk about somebody's child that died and they got a mother? All right, fuck Gilly. What about the mother? I mean, you talk about my son, I ain't hear it because I know my homies. I said I don't listen to none of this shit he say no more. I mean, I said this. I just want to fight him, but he a coward. So I mean, that nigga's a coward, bro. But the shit he said, I mean, mind you, all of the shit he said, I ain't care. About that shit he said. I ain't like we said fuck Nipsey Hussle. I ain't like we said King Von shit. I'm like, what the fuck? Niggas will kill you over that shit he's saying. Like, on some real shit. And so you'll risk your life for likes and YouTube views. This will make me know you're a character coward. And I just seen the boy Rollo embracing him and hugging him and showing him. I don't know Rollo personally, but I'm like, yo, nigga, just a nigga that just got out of jail. How the fuck you fucking with this nigga? Who think it to call the cops and you think, how you fucking with this nigga? So I'm like, I just don't be understanding the whole shit with this nigga. Nobody don't seem like they got the authentic no more. It's just like whatever. But everybody act like they like Tupac. You think Tupac would have been cool with Charleston White saying that shit?
No.
Fuck no. Tupac would be cussing the fuck out since he ain't here. I got to do it. You know what I mean? Fuck. Yeah, because I'm like, ain't nobody gonna say nothing about this nigga. I called Gilly right away. I was more mad than Gilly. Gilly was in the meeting, like, oh, I'm in the meeting, man. I see that shit. I said, bro, this shit making me mad, bro. I said, you don't even worry about it. I mean, shit, you know what I mean? I'm talking about penis on his mic. What? You said that, bro? As a man? Bro, that shit, man. I can't lie to you, man. That shit, like, I'm appalled. It's nothing he could ever say to me to make me look at him nothing less than a flea. He don't deserve to be on no platform for real. But what's gonna happen is 15 minutes of fame gonna be up, right? And he gonna be back nobody obscurity because he don't have no skills. Man, that's what's gonna happen.
So let me ask you this: if we could identify why he's doing what he's doing, why even offer him, you know what I'm saying, a boxing match? Why even give him that?
I want to beat him the fuck up. That's why, like, I want to punish him. You know what I'm saying? I want to punish him. I'm talking about, I want to punish him, bro. You know what I mean? If he was, if he was living in Philly, I ain't gonna leave front, bro. If he lived in Philly, he might not be here no more. Or some shit like that. The shit he be saying, like this, everybody talking about people that love him, and you gonna say that, like, nigga, you tripping. I mean, I would never say that even to my worst enemy.
You think the temperature for him in Philly is like he needs to steer clear because Gil is respected and he just did. You think that's the temperature for him in Philly?
Sure, 100%. I'm in Philly, so it's definitely that, 100%. I can't tell him not to come because he can come here at his own peril. Yeah.
I mean, he's already proven that he's willing to do almost anything for a booking or for $1. So I wouldn't be surprised.
Bro, he know how Philly get down, bro. He know. He ain't. Bro, you think he won't be on the stage doing comedy and all that shit and at a venue in Philly after you said all that shit? No, he ain't like that. Ain't like that. I mean, that's why I said best bet is to fight me, nigga. Like, cause I'm talking about you talking about my son. I can hear it. I ain't hear it. They told me, like, I mean, like, so you think is to talk about somebody, kids that pass away. Like, that's you think that's cool? You think that's cool? I mean, you think that shit cool? Like, I mean, that shit, like, yeah, bro. I don't know, bro. But for me, I don't care what nobody said. I just know I couldn't see him. I mean,
yeah, I always define that as even as much control as a man can have of himself. He could be older. He could be matured. There's just certain things that make you see red. With it's out of control, and I feel like the loss of a child and deceased people as well. It's just an emotional area and a mental area that people can't. They lose it. They lose it. I don't even want to try to fathom. Losing a son and then somebody talking reckless. Like I don't even want to fathom it. I don't even want to think about it. And it's just certain shit. It's just unfortunately it is very possible to lose your life over stuff like that. I'm not trying to get out here and say what's gonna happen to who, but
bro, if you had a son that passed away, bro, I don't care if we beefing or not. I'm not saying anything about that. And then just because it's like classless. I never heard nobody say that before in my whole life. I'm talking. I've been in the worst prisons, the worst slums. Never heard nobody talk like that ever, never. That's what I mean. Ain't nobody gonna say nothing. What the fuck? If I heard one of my homies talking like that in the car with me, I'm like, yo, bro, you drawing, bro. What are you doing?
He was trying to justify it to say cheese. He was like, if me and you was into it, if your kid fall out of a car and die, get ran over, whatever, I will laugh. I will make fun. But when I saw the Say Cheese one, to double down on it, because I felt like, and once again, shout out to Say Cheese, I felt like Say Cheese was trying to give him the opportunity to either retract or say something to make people feel like it wasn't as severe as it initially came off. And instead of taking the opportunity to maybe say something like, well, I didn't really mean it like that, or Gil did this. Instead, he fully just doubled down on this shit. And I was just like, yo, this is past disgusting. It's wild. And that's what made me ask, like, yo, Say Cheese, I respect you and I understand the platform. And like you said, media, you don't know people's situations, but there's just certain content. I don't know if it's supposed to go out. I don't know if it's supposed to be put on YouTube.
I feel what you're saying. But my thing is, but again, though, the blame got to be on Charleston White, though.
Yeah, definitely.
Like, the news is the news.